Hey guys, we're taking a look at my Ice Barrier deck today. Ice Barrier monsters are, they can do a lot of different things. They can swarm, they can control, they can be defensive, they can destroy cards. They really do a lot of different things, but usually the point of them is to do some control at the start and then bring out their powerful monsters. So first off, we have Cryomancer, the Ice Barrier. Very nice for stalling the field early on. Most of the Ice Barrier monsters need another Ice Barrier on the field in order to annoy your opponent. So Dai-Sojo, a tribute monster, but he immediately goes to defense, and then Ice Barrier monsters can't be destroyed by spell or traps, which is really nice. Dance Princess can be really nice, allowing you to reveal your Ice Barrier monsters and destroy set cards. Definitely really nice before you're about to bring out your powerful monsters. You'll use that, get rid of their set cards, and then bring out your strong monsters and attack. Defender of the Ice Barrier, very useful early on, keeping your opponent's monsters from attacking. It's a really nice stall card, and it's the main tuner of this deck. Cryomancer is also a tuner, but this is the one you'll be using the most because of its stall ability. General Gantala, you'll want to get this out very quickly because he can start special summoning powerful monsters from the graveyard. So you can get whatever effect you need from any of the Ice Barriers, or you can just bring out stronger monsters. General Grunard kind of does the same kind of thing, allowing you to normal summon additional Ice Barrier monsters. It's really nice being able to summon 2 Ice Barriers in one turn to guarantee you getting all the effects, even if you lose like the General or something. Then General Raiho, again, really nice, making your opponent lose their hand when they are activating monster effects. Prior of the Ice Barrier, very important because you could special summon him, so you'll get him out very quickly. The only thing is with him, you're not able to special summon another level 5 or higher monster when you special summon him. So the trick is to bring him out when you have another card that will keep him safe, usually like Defender of the Ice Barrier. And then next turn you can get whatever synchros you need. You can also tribute him to summon something from the graveyard. Again, very powerful. You can see a lot of the different things you could do with that. Samurai of the Ice Barrier, nice beater early on with 1800 attack. And you can also change him to defense to destroy it and draw a card. So some little bits of draw power there. Strategist of the Ice Barrier, very important, allowing you to build your graveyard up for whatever you need, like Gantala or some of the other cards. Bringing cards to the graveyard is very important for an Ice Barrier deck, and then additionally you get the draw power. And then Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier, just a card that will allow you to annoy your opponent because they won't be able to activate spells. Again, a lot of this deck is about control. Secret Guards of the Ice Barrier, very situational, but still can be very useful. If you've already dealt with your opponent's spells and traps, this will be the last thing you really need to worry about, which is effect monsters. So this one can be very helpful once you get your powerful monsters out. Sacred Spirit of the Ice Barrier looks pretty bad at the start because he has to be brought back to the hand. But if you control another Ice Barrier, you're going to bring your opponent's monsters and send them back to the hand. So very powerful once you already have an Ice Barrier out. You can see the quick combinations. You know, if you just get him and Prior right away, you could bounce your opponent's monsters back, and it's going to annoy your opponent like crazy. Then Penguin Soldier, obviously good with the water spell cards, so again, a nice card for bouncing. And then Medallion of the Ice Barrier, definitely necessary in this deck because of all the different things you could do. So with that, you're gonna guarantee you getting the ones you need. Magical Triangle of the Ice Barrier, you're going to have a variety of these cards in your hand, so that's very nice. If you're able to get this card and get the Ice Barriers you need, you're going to special summon one and destroy your opponent's card. Very powerful. Not that hard to use. And then typical water cards, Moray of Greed, Salvage, Surface, all good for this deck, especially for getting Defender of the Ice Barrier back. And then Foolish Burial, we talked about the graveyard a little bit so that you can understand why you'd want that in this deck. And then staple spells and traps. So as far as the extra deck goes, you're going to want a variety of levels. Usually 5, 7, and 8 are pretty important. There's a lot of different combinations you can do. The boss of this deck is here, Gungnir. He allows you to destroy cards. Very powerful card, and this is going to be really easy to get out in this deck with the combination of the cards you have. Dewloren can also be very good. It's limited now, which is kind of annoying, but allowing you to power him up very easily. Then yeah, a lot of staple ones. Sea Dragon Lord, really good in this deck. Catastor, very nice. Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, probably Stardust too. And then you're going to want, some of the staple XYZs for 4, 3, and 2. These won't come out that often. Probably 4-star would be the most often one that might come out, but really it'll be more focused on your synchro. A big thing about the synchros is that they're also ice barrier, so if they get destroyed, you can summon them back with like Gantala or Prior, which is very powerful. But that's my ice barrier deck. If you guys have your own ice barrier decks, I'd love to see what cards you use, what your strategy is, how you make it work. If you like this video, you can hit the subscribe button or the like button. I'd really appreciate it. I try to upload a new deck video every single day. You can also follow me on Twitter at Rimster101 to get updates on when I'm going to upload a new video, what decks I'm currently working on, if you want to tweet me and talk to me, something like that. You can also check the playlist in the description to see a list of all the decks I've made so far. But that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye.